Hello guys, the brand new season of Premier League is about to begin today. We have been waiting for this moment since June, like when the Premier League is going to start, and now it's finally today. It's going to get started. Um, this time around, I will be playing the Fantasy Premier League for the first time ever, so I'm very much excited to do well in it, and well, I have like previously haven't played it since, so I personally had no idea how to play it. Then I watched a bit of videos on YouTube on how to do the team, how to set up the team, and how to play it. And finally, I'm ready with my team for Game Week 1. So here's my team for Game Week 1 matches. Um, At the goalkeeper positions, I have chosen two goalkeepers, one with a slightly premium goalkeeper in Kepa, and the other one I've gone in as a reserve goalkeeper for Button. So I've gone in for Kepa in my starting 11. Well, yes, I know that the fixtures of Chelsea, are a bit very easy to start with. Although they're playing Manchester United at first away, but they've got some good fixtures to come, and definitely Kepa showed some good signs last at the end of last season that he'll be growing well from that season to this season. So I'm expecting him to do well in this season. That's why I've chosen him in my starting 11. And as far as my reserve goalkeeper is concerned, it's going to be Button of Watford of Brighton. So he's going to be basically on the bench. Um, I have chosen three defenders this time around. I was thinking of going with four defenders before, but then I thought that, yeah, why not? Like, instead of going for one defender extra, I choose to go for an extra midfielder. So I've selected these three defenders. Lucas Digne of Everton. Well, he performed well last season, and he was like amongst the top fantasy points makers for Everton last season, and that's why I've selected him in the starting 11. Then, of course, I've gone for the most favorite of them of all the fantasy players, Virgil van Dijk, and he's of course the highly owned player so far in the fantasy league, with 38.7%, as of now. And also Liverpool are going to play against Norwich at home, so I'm expecting not so much attack from Norwich. That's why, and I'm expecting Liverpool to keep the clean sheets. That's why I've chosen Virgil van Dijk as a second defender in starting 11. And the third defender I've chosen is Zinchenko of Manchester City. Well, Manchester City always like keep the clean sheets, and that's why. And also Zinchenko is quite cheaper than the other defenders to choose from. That's why I've chosen him. As far as midfield is concerned, there are two midfielders, of course, who are the top fantasy point makers last season. Yeah, Mohamed Salah and Raheem Sterling. And I'm going to go with both of them in this season, at the start of this season too. These two players definitely are going to score, according to me, is going to score more points this season, and I'm expecting Raheem Sterling to do more well this season. He's just growing, he's still young and growing. As far as Salah is concerned, he's like even in the last just 2 days back when he played against Manchester City in the Community Shield, he was on target. Most of his shots were on target, so I'm expecting him to carry on that form. And if he does that, then definitely he'll score 1 or 2 goals in this game against Norwich. My third midfielder I've chosen is James Maddison of Leicester. Well, Leicester have got some very good fixtures starting in the starting 4 or 5 game weeks, and well, they are playing against Wolves, Chelsea away, a bit tougher, but they've got Southampton, Bournemouth, so they've got some good fixtures in the first starting 4 games. So um, and also why I've chosen James Maddison is because like he is the main shot maker there, and he is the one who takes the free kicks and all, and there are more chances of him like giving assists and scoring goals for Leicester. That's why I've gone with him. Um, the fourth midfielder I've gone it with Gylfi Sigurdsson. Um, well, definitely Everton have got the best fixtures in this season's to start this season's Premier League, and definitely he's going to be uh, as always Mr. Reliable for Everton, and the amount of points he scored last season was quite incredible, and expecting him to do the same this season. And also he takes the penalties as well, and due to the introduction of VAR this season, I'm expecting there'll be an increase in the number of penalties awarded. So I'm expecting a lot of goals this season in Premier League. And the last midfielder I've chosen is Jose Perez. Well, he was quite good last season. At the end of last season for Newcastle, scoring a lot of goals, and I'm expecting him to do the same with Leicester. Uh, I expect him to partner with James Vardy or play on the left wing. But definitely he's going to come away with good rewards. I mean, he's a big player, and he's going to grow from last season, and it's going to definitely come good this season. So that's why I've gone with him. And also quite cheap, 6.5 million to take as compared to the other midfielders. That's why I've gone with him. As far as strikers are concerned, I've gone with 2 strikers, Raul Jimenez and Joshua King. Raul Jimenez, wow, he is quite good, I would say. Yesterday, he played against in the Europa League match against Munich, and he scored 2 goals. And it looks to me that he is in form right now, then he's is scoring the goals. That's the reason. Although I believe that yes, Raul Jimenez have got some tough fixtures. Wolves are playing some tough fixtures at the beginning to start with. But whoever is going to score the goals for Wolves, it's going to be Raul Jimenez, and I'm expecting him to score the goal. And the kind of form he is in right now, I'm quite tempted to go with him. I was thinking of going with slightly Wilson, but yesterday when I saw Raul Jimenez in the Europa League qualification match, that just tempted me to go with him at least for the first 2 games or the first 4 games, whichever way. So definitely, and he's going to will definitely get the goals for me. Second striker is Joshua King. He's going to be taking the penalties for Bournemouth. I'm expecting him to do that, but and he's quite cheap, and definitely he's going to be playing most of the time for Bournemouth, and yeah, I'm expecting he's quite cheap, so that's why I've gone for Joshua King. Rest of the other strikers are the price is quite high, so I couldn't afford in my setup them. So yeah, so Raul Jimenez and Joshua King are going to be my 2 strikers for Game Week 1. As far as bench is concerned, Well, there are I've selected Button of Brighton, Martin Kelly of Crystal Palace, and Wickham of Crystal Palace, and Ludstrom of Sheffield United. I was thinking of going for Mason Greenwood, but thing is that if Manchester United play Mason Greenwood, then obviously his value is going to go down. So I chose to queue for Wickham, wherein Wickham is that he might be getting big chances with Crystal Palace to come as a substitute, so his value will remain same as Greenfield is concerned. I'm expecting his value to go down since I don't think that Manchester United is going to give him that many chances to begin with. So yeah, I've gone with this bench strength. So this is going to be my team for the game week 1 of the Premier League. Um, well, it's going to be like the first time I'll be playing it, so I'm quite excited for it, and hopefully I could do well in it, and definitely just waiting for the kickoff to begin. Um, so you could join my league. I've created a unique private league as well in here. It's the Goa Premier League. I've got not many players, but a few players there in my team. So I'm expecting if you want to join my private league, then use the code H16090 and you can join my league, private league. That's it for now, and hopefully your team does well in the game week 1 and you get lots of points. Here's my team for game week 1. That's it for now from me. Thank you.